A little while ago, I went on a birding trip with the Chiang Mai birding group. We went to a little resort nestled on the side of Thailand's biggest mountain, Doi Inthanon. And we got there late on the day that we traveled there, and we went to the blind that the owner had constructed on his property. Beautiful blind, a little bit late. It was getting dark. So it was presented some very, very challenging lighting situations. So here's some of the images and some of the steps I took to save them from deletion, so to speak. Here's an example of that. Lovely little bird, a babbler, shot in those low light conditions. And you can see that an image shot with with these settings has a lot of graininess associated with it. This results from the fact that while you're using the best exposure you can get with your aperture and shutter speed, in order to gather enough light to make a suitable image, you've got to turn up the gain on your sensor, and that setting is called the ISO setting. Shooting at a high ISO is always problematical. This image, as you can see, is quite grainy. It's not really, it's the kind of thing you would delete in the old days. Nowadays, we have some exciting AI-assisted software that reduces the noise somehow. Adobe Camera Raw, the plugin that ships with Photoshop, does an absolutely brilliant job of removing noise. Just check this out, the difference. In the past, an image like this started with all that grain, I would have just deleted it immediately. Can't print it, can't really look at it close up. It was essentially a waste. But nowadays, with that amazing software, you can really get some really decent images. It just amazes me every time I use it, every time. I'm going to show you another before and after just to get the full flavor of this. Before, after. Here's the finished image as I posted it on Facebook. It's had a little color balancing, a little fiddling around to make it look a little nicer, put a frame on it, and I'll just finish up with some of the better images I got in that same shoot. Quite a nice day in the blind, given what we started with, I thought. This image has some incredible detail considering how bad it looked when it started out. All the images in this set have had pretty much the same processing. They were all noisy, so they all had to go through the denoise process. Then I balanced the colors, maybe did a little dodging and burning, cropped them, and considered it a done deal. And they turned out way nicer than I would have thought, given what I started with. As always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.